everybody, it's Kelly and I am back with another 2-page layout today. So I'm using these 2 pieces of snowflake paper from Echo Park Happy Holidays, and it's the Festive Lights paper. And I'm going to do a 2-page layout, so I'm going to mount the photos similarly on both sides there. This is going to be a layout about a field trip for my granddaughter's class, and my daughter-in-law was able to go as a chaperone. And this is at a an indoor botanical garden in the city near where they live. And it was at Christmas time, so there were lots of snowflakes and Christmas trees and that kind of a thing. So that's where the idea for the snowflake paper came. There are 3 big glass domes, so I wanted the paper to be light that the photos were mounted on. And you can see how I'm starting to do that. So I've cut down the paper so the height of it is actually less than the 12 by 12 canvas. I'm playing around with what I'm going to do with my background. I want it to be a dark green color to bring in the trees. So I settle on this green paper from Carta Bella. It's the White Christmas Greeting Gifts paper. So I'll cut those down. There we go. And now you see kind of how that's going to look. And I love how the green really pops that snowflake paper off the background there. So I usually kind of get one side down if I'm doing a mirror like I'm doing here, where it's basically a mirror of each side. Sorry, guys. So then I'm also trying to find a 3x4 card, and I'm going through my LE Studio Christmas packs of cards there. I really like the red there, just to pop a little bit of the red off. You know, the whole red and green idea. So red, green, and blue. One of my granddaughter's little friends has a red dress on, and she's got some burgundy pants. So I like the red, green, blue. All right, so it's almost completely a mirror of each side because I won't put a journaling card on the left-hand side. So then I have these acrylic snowflakes from Redefine Creative, and these are very old, but they're in whites and blues. And originally, I was going to use them all up, but as I kind of was putting them on, I wasn't loving how they all looked. I wanted something at the top left there. I know I need a place for the title, which I think is going to be on the bottom left, kind of in the same spot that the 3x4 card is on the right. So I'm still playing a little bit with the arrangement of the snowflakes and not loving it. So I decided, let's go to the thing I know, which is that I want to do some sort of title, and I probably need to figure out some embellishment. Well, the first thing I do is I find these stickers, and they come from the Echo Park Happy Holidays sticker book. So I love that silver tree, the tinsel. I know it's a copy of like an old tinsel tree. And I like that because it's a lighter color. And then I found a darker tree just to put on with the journaling card there. There's already a lot of white over there. Not there isn't on the side where the tinsel tree is, but that's kind of where my thoughts are. So now I'm just sort of going through and deciding what else can I do. And I find these ornaments, and I like the idea of that because you can see the ornaments hanging from the tree on the left-hand side or right-hand side on that top left photo. So what I'm going to do here is sort of make these ornaments, quote, hang from the layout there. And that's where I get the idea that maybe I don't want quite as many snowflakes in each of these clusters as I originally had. And, you know, I can use them up on other layouts. It's fine. But I am trying to, you know, use stuff. So then what I'm doing here now is I'm putting on the title, which is Dome's Field Trip, and I'm using a Puffy Alpha, which is, you know, my favorite Doodlebug Alphabet Soup Alpha, and this is in Ladybug, which is the red color. And I'm trying to get this space sort of properly here, and it's a little tough because there's 3 words here, but I don't want them to, like when I get the trip on here, they look kind of funny, justified, the first two look so funny, justified so far to the right when that trip is sort of just hanging out there. So I'm going to solve that here. Kind of move, not necessarily move it over a little bit. I think I moved that F over just a little bit, but I'm adding one of the snowflakes there. So it doesn't look like there's so much white space, and it doesn't feel quite as awkward because there is something there. And see, now I'll move the word field over just a little bit to give myself, so that it feels a little bit more balanced. There we go. And then I'm going to move the word dome over. Domes, actually. And now that makes sense because it's kind of going around the snowflake. It is a little bit harder to see, at least in the view I have. Hopefully you can see that pretty well how that goes. And then I just added a snowflake up on the top there with the ornaments, and then playing around with where that snowflake is going to go on the bottom there. I'm thinking it still needs some more, but since I don't know what that more is yet, I'm going to just kind of do what I know, and we'll go from there. That 3x4 card, I think I said, is from the document December from Ellie Studio. All right, now I'm going to put these phrase stickers on, and they're Christmas phrases about, making memories and having fun and winter and those kinds of things. Those, again, all come from that Echo Park Happy Holidays sticker book. I'm just going to go through and see what I can find. I found two right away that I wanted to use. I was going to use my corner rounder on this layout, but then as things progressed, I decided not to do it because two of the corners are essentially covered up here. These are the adhesive brads that go with the Happy Holidays collection. So I'm going to add one of those into the three main clusters, one each into the three main clusters, just to give it a little bit of a shine, a little more of that kind of silver feeling, because the domes have like silver mullions between them. And everything is very shiny in this particular display. All right, here is the still shot and a couple of detail shots. Hope you're all well, and I will be back with another layout soon. Bye, everybody.